Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cam. This week we're playing cEDH with Jonas and Simon from our sponsor, Dragon Shield.
Hey, I'm Jonas. I'm the digital marketing manager for Arc Entertainment, so I'm responsible for all collaborations and sponsorships for Dragon Shield.
And I'm Simon. I'm a student worker at Dragon Shield. I work in the quality assurance department where I do documentation and stuff. And then I also try to teach all our new co-workers how to play Magic the Gathering.
This video is brought to you by Dragon Shield. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off to help support the show.
And check us out on Patreon to support us directly and get awesome extra perks.
So we have Simon on RAFFINE, Jonas on NIV-MIZZET, The Lost Cause. I'm playing Justin Hexstack, Crime Lord KAERVEK, and Cam's playing Nick Foles, Goat09's JENSON LURRUS list, Dreams and Nightmares. Any pre-games?
Nope.
I don't have any. I drew a card per turn, then I'll play a Masterclass and a Mox Amber. I guess I'll just pack it right away for Underground Sea, and then I won't do anything else.
Great. Edward Mesa, Mana Crypt.
Jonas, don't do it to me.
Salesman of Creativity. Crack this one, pay one life. Volcanic Islanders, and play a Stealth Guide.
Nice, good start.
Pass the turn.
Draw card, play Swamp and Imperial Seal. I'll go to 38, I'll search my library, put it on top, and pass my turn.
I will draw. Ooh. I will play a Bloodstained Mire. I will cast a Mox Opal. I will pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I would like to put a Vampiric Tutor on the stack.
Yep.
I'll go grab a piece of cardboard. I'll lose 2 life for this card per turn. I'll play a Mana Confluence and Mana Crypt.
I want to crack my fetch lands in response to your Mana Crypt. I'm just going to go get a Badlands and then pass.
I want to cast the Talion.
Losing a life from the Mana Confluence?
I'd like to do something in response to that.
I'm going to 36.
I'd like to cast a Vampiric Tutor. A lot of similar starts this game.
I'm naming 2. Pass the turn.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw.
Mana Crypt trigger.
Oh, yep, there we go. It's good. I'll play it, Polluted Delta. Dockside. Taking 2 life, 37.
I draw a card.
How many treasures do we have here? 3.
Nice.
And I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw card, play a Swamp, cast Jeweled Lotus, crack for black, and cast KAERVEK. Let's also cast Hex Parasite. I'm just gonna pass my turn after that. I got Jeweled Lotus with the Imperial Seal. I wonder if I should have just gotten Mana Crypt instead and then not been able to hold up mana this turn so I would have a more permanent mana source. Looking back, that might have been right. I'm not sure.
That makes sense because KAERVEK makes you pay mana for anything that you flash back after you commit a crime. So I could see you actually wanting more permanent mana. Get a draw. Tundra as my land. Cast a Felwar Stone, triggering Talion. So I'm down to 35. Cast a Haywire Might. I will pass the turn.
Untap and I will roll for my Mana Crypt. Not take any damage. And I will draw for turn. Play a Grim Hireling. I would like to attack you, Dylan, with my Talion for 3 damage in the air.
I'll take 3. Go to 35.
I get to create 2 treasure tokens, and I will use them right away, along with the 1 damage from the Mana Confluence to cast my commander.
RAFFINE.
Then I'll pass the turn.
In your end step, Simon, I would like to crack my Polluted Delta. Steam Vents. Then untap, upkeep, flip Mana Crypt. Nope. Draw card, play an island, snap, returning Dockside, untap 2 lands.
You lose 2 and I draw a card, because
Yep.
it costs 2 mana.
Yeah, Dockside.
Yes, another trigger for my Italian.
32,
Right.
6 more. And let's just crack 6 to play NIV-MIZZET.
And a Spellskite to protect the uncounterable NIV-MIZZET. Yeah,
really.
Yeah, all good with me.
I'll play a Counterbalance.
I'm going to respond to the counterbalance, and I'm going to pay 2 life to remove 0 counters from NIV-MIZZET.
Yeah.
I'm committing a crime, so KAERVEK will allow me to exile up to 1 black card from my graveyard, copy it, cast the copy, and lose 2 life. So the Imperial Seal is what I will pay for and copy. NIV-MIZZET has a trigger. I should have just done this in response to NIV-MIZZET so that I don't give Jonas another card here.
Yep. I draw a card and I'll...
Hex Parasite.
Yeah, we'll take that one.
Yeah, you got it. It is dead. Lost 4 total life. I found a secret card. Put it on top. Then I am fine with counterbalance. Go to my turn. Untap. Draw card. Let's test it. Cast Mana Crypt. Because see, now I have to go get Mana Crypt again. And if I just got it the first time, this second Imperial Seal could have gotten some more action or something. Counterbalance trigger. Yes. Okay. It's a 3-drop. Damn, which is what I was... Oh, fuck. I guess I'll tell the table that since Jonas is probably the threat, I do have a removal, but with Spellskite, it doesn't matter. So if anyone wants to team up, I can help. But besides that, I got nothing. I'm just going to pass my turn.
All right, yeah, hold that up for a second, because depending on what I draw, I might be able to get rid of the Spellskite. Well, okay, I have a way to get rid of the Spellskite, but I don't want to use it because my Mox Opal's fucked.
The Haywire Might kills non-creature artifacts. Doesn't that suck?
Oh, we're fucked. Yeah.
I can kill one of the two.
Also, keep in mind, though, that the second you cast the piece of removal, he's drawing the Force of Negation.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
Well, then you know what? I'm gonna pass. Nothing seems good.
I feel like we are very behind right now.
Oh yeah, we need to like get 2 time walks before we can even pretend to be caught
I need
up.
a miracle. I need something.
I'll untap, roll for my crypt once again, and I take 3 damage, going down to 32. Draw a card for turn. I'll play a Mox. I'll discard Darren Mason. We're here to play the stupid cards that are not good enough for cEDH. I will put Teferi's Ageless Insight on the stack.
Oh yeah, when you're right, you're right. What is this card?
This card beats the shit out of us.
Just watch.
It's gonna draw so many cards.
Just watch.
I can't even attack Jonas. This is awful. I'll attack the 2 flyers at you, Dylan, and the Grim Hireling at you, Cameron. I have a Kunai free, and I will target my commander. So I get to draw 6 and discard 3. I'll discard Deathblade Elite, Doomsday, and the Otavara. So my commander gets 2 counters. I get 4 treasures.
I'll go down to 23.
Well, I'll play a Time Walk.
Oh, brother. NIV-MIZZET triggers, maybe?
The Mizzet triggers, maybe, yeah.
What would you like to point 1 damage at?
Oh, if you counter his thing, you'll get another NIV-MIZZET trigger, right? And then you can kill a 2-butt thing.
Do we have anything with 2?
Yes, the Grim Hireling.
Use my treasures to play the Force of Negation to counter it.
And you get another NIV-MIZZET trigger?
So 2 damage.
The Hireling is dead. Play a good old regular Dispel targeting your force.
Counterbalance. Oh, is that a 5-drop?
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, you get your NIV-MIZZET trigger, too.
For the face, Simon, I can exile a Phantasmal Image. Misdirection, take 1 more for the face, Simon.
Yeah, I'm on 29. Dispel targets now. Misdirection does nothing. Capturing is in exile due to the Force of Negation. I will reconsider my life choices and play this command tower for turn, and then I'll pass the turn.
I'd like to do something here. Rain Freeze.
Do you want to leave up your green mana for your Haywire White or no?
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. I will lose 2 to Talion, though, and
Yes, and I will draw a card.
go down to 30.
Draw 2 cards?
Oh yeah, right. I draw true. Oh my god, this card is insane. cEDH All-Star.
Wow, yeah.
NIV-MIZZET first, Mox Opal.
5 copies, 6 Brain Freeze. So that's 18 cards going into my graveyard. 18. All into my graveyard.
So if Kim has Underworld Breach or a way to find Underworld Breach in hand, we are screwed.
Yeah, look at this obvious Hail Mary that I'm throwing here in the face of what? NIV-MIZZET, a Counterbalance, and a Talion?
Yeah, there's a lot going on right now that you'd have to fight through.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try.
It's your turn, Jonas.
Untap. Roll for Crypt. Damn it. 29. Draw a card. I can play Training Center. Mox Opal. Cam, no flyers.
Cam, no flyers.
NIV-MIZZET, paying you a visit.
Yeah, I'm down to 25.
And I'll pass the turn.
No one else has removal right now, right? We're past that.
No, I have a single piece of removal in hand, but I don't think it's good.
Do you want to try to, because I can use my mana right now. I have my removal spell. I can fire it off at either the Spellskite or the NIV-MIZZET if you want to fire off at the other one.
Okay, I'll go for the Spellskite then. In your end step, Jonas, I would like to cast a Swords to Plowshare targeting NIV-MIZZET. It might get countered by the Counterbalance.
Oh, fuck.
It does get countered.
You still get to draw that consider with NIV-MIZZET
Yeah.
too?
That's perfect.
Nice. You get a damage. Where do you want to point it?
Simon, you can take 1 into the face.
I'm on 28.
Okay, I'm not going to bother with mine then since it won't do anything. I'm just going to go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw card.
Did you roll for Mana Crypt?
Sorry, wow, I'm a cheater. Mana Crypt, dots to take damage. Evens, no damage. Cast Fellwar Stone.
Trigger?
Counterbalance.
I take 2, go to 21. That's a 3-drop on top. A Tandem Lookout. Oh, good information that we all have.
Keep forgetting, I get 2 cards. I mean, this is insane. Why was this not in the top 10 blue cards?
You know what? You're right. I will pass a turn.
I will untap and draw. Copy artifact.
That triggers my Talion,
Go down to 23.
and I get 2 cards.
Copy of Mana Crypt. Pass turn. Oh man, I'm in such a bad spot.
I draw a card for turn. I'm gonna play Island. Oh, I have to roll for the crypt as well. Play a Lothar. He dies instantly to the NIV-MIZZET. Great play, son. Promox. Trigger. I get a treasure. I lose a life and go to 27. I'll imprint this mental misstep. I'll just be over here if that's okay. I guess I'll go to combat. Jonas, I'm gonna swing at you with these 2 guys in the air, and I have a connive trigger targeting my Raffine.
That's okay.
I draw 4, and I'll get rid of the Tiny Bones and the Undercity Sewer, so my Raffine gets 1 counter. 7 in the air.
Okay.
Pay 1 with the mana crypt to play a Soul Ring, 1 colorless floating, and 2 whites. I'll play a Ranger Captain of EOS. Is he cool?
No, he'll get countered by counterbalance immediately.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Nice one, Simon. I'll put Sadness onto the stack.
Pass on sadness.
Sadness resolves.
Pass the turn.
Onset, upkeep, roll for crypt. 3 damage, going to 19. Draw card. Simon, I would like to shoot your, the one you put into place. Well, I have to try. Let's see if we can get the tandem lockout in.
Does table think that I should fire off removal spell at Spellskite? Probably, right?
Can I do something first?
I'll pass priority.
I have an Otawara to channel. I'll target NIV-MIZZET.
Use the spell guide. I would like to change the target of the spell. Return this one to hand. 17.
Tandem Lookout still on the stack. I will spend only 2 mana rather than the 4 mana to cast this Baleful Mastery. Choose it the NIV-MIZZET. Cam, I'm going to have you draw the card with Baleful Mastery. Only if it resolves, though. It's targeting NIV-MIZZET.
Yep. There was a NIV-MIZZET trigger and a counterbalance trigger.
Counterbalance first.
Okay. It's a land.
The Mystic trigger. Simon, you take 1 damage. And I'll draw a card.
And then Baleful Mastery targeting NIV-MIZZET.
Yes.
Oh, nice. And then Cam draws a card.
Nice.
Tandem Lookout is on the stack.
I pass on Tandem Lookout.
Yeah, me too.
Not pairing it.
Spell guide again.
Italian trigger. So I'll start by drawing 2.
And Jonas, you lose 2.
Go down to 15.
Have a colorless floating. Use a black to cast Orcish Bowmasters.
Counterbalance trigger.
Oh my god.
3.
Ooh, I want to shoot the Tandem Lookout.
It's okay.
The guy with a counter.
We can go to second main.
In that case, I want to play an Archivist of Ogma with the colorless floating and a white mana from the treasure.
Then pass the turn.
Poor Jonas. We just totally blew him out this turn.
I mean, he was going for a win. If he resolves the Tandem Lookout on NIV-MIZZET, we are just dead. So we have to kind of throw everything at him. But in the process, I don't know, but Simon's getting a lot of permanence in play over there. That is a lot of stuff he's got over there. Go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, mana crypt. Odds, I'll take damage. Odds, take damage. Go to 18. Draw card. That's it. Pass turn. Nothing.
Here's my crypt trigger. Odds I take damage. We got a 4. We're good. Get a draw. Let's use the black and a colorless on a Cabal ritual, losing 2 life with Talion.
Trigger. I draw 2.
5 black mana.
Oh, the sun came out. It's a not very Danish thing. 1 second.
Red mana. Blue, colorless, 1, 2. And cast Paradoxical Outcome.
I'll cast a Swan Song, targeting the Paradoxical Outcome.
Cool. It is countered, and I make a bird. Let's just go Underworld Breach. Talion trigger, go down to 19.
Simon, you're up first.
I have a Italian trigger that I want to resolve and draw 2 cards. Those were not good cards. I will pass priority.
Counterbalance. I can manipulate the top card of my library. And I'll play a Consider.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
This one. Draw a card.
I have a Bowmaster trigger. Ping the Haywire Might for 1.
Wiremight is dead, fueling my Underworld Breach for me.
You gain 2 life.
I'm back up to 21.
Then counterbalance trigger. Oh, darn.
Underworld Breach. Back on the stack. You guys good?
I don't have anything.
It's okay.
I pass. Priority. I think he still has to get rid of Talion, maybe? Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe he can do it with that.
Also, the 0 and counterbalance is kind of relevant.
Yeah, 0 on counterbalance, tops Lion's Eye Diamond. Cabal is in there, so he's got like near infinite black mana.
But black mana is not blue mana, and it's also not red mana.
And he's at 21. Let's keep on talking over him so he can't think.
Muting! Let's start off by using this 2 mana for a Cabal ritual, losing 2.
That means Simon draws 2 cards.
Might be good. I'm gonna YOLO it. I'm gonna Fluster Storm it.
Cool, it's countered. Yeah, that got awkward pretty quick. Here's Haywire Might. I'm going to cast it. I'm going to exile 3 cards from my graveyard to do so. And then on my end step, Underworld Breach will trigger and enter my graveyard. Well, at this point, I have no mana. I mean, I knew that Simon was drawing 15 cards a turn. So I knew my Paradoxical Outcome was certainly going to get countered. And I was hoping that maybe we could just keep plowing through this Talion, because if I don't try to win now, I'm not going to be able to win the game at all.
If that Cabal Ritual resolves, you have a pretty good shot of winning the game after that, because the more it goes, like if he counters the next thing that comes, like the next Demonic Tutor, if he counters that with the Flusterstorm, you'll still have more mana, so you can just cast the Demonic Tutor again. But getting cut off at mana right here means you have nowhere to go now.
Exactly, yeah, I'm stopped in my tracks. I have Haywire Might to help someone else win, but that's all.
I'm gonna do something now in Cam's end step. Dark Blast, targeting Orcish Bowmaster, triggering KAERVEK. Target the Baleful Mastery with the KAERVEK. So then I think the Baleful Mastery is actually gonna go first. I'm gonna cast the Baleful Mastery. I'll float a colorless to do it, targeting the Talion. Cam, you can draw.
You will get a Bowmaster trigger off of this draw I'm getting.
Well, the Bowmaster trigger will go ahead and kill the Haywire Might once again.
It's dead.
Talion is exiled.
Talion's exiled. I lost 2 life, going to 16. And then Dark Blast on the Orcish Bowmaster.
Yes, it will kill the Orcish Bowmaster.
I should have gained 2 life off the Haywire Might dying, and I didn't.
Oh, you gained 2 life off the first first time it died, I guess, but not the second
But
time.
not the second time.
I have this colorless mana here. Cast Bitter Triumph with this colorless and the black mana. And I'm going to target the Spellskite. And then as an additional cost, I'll discard this Sedgemoor Witch.
Yeah, it's okay.
KAERVEK will trigger, but I'm not going to target anything that time. And that's it. Pass priority.
My turn?
Yep.
Under Crypt Trigger. I will take 3, going down to 23. Draw for turn. Play the Containment Construct.
Ooh, yeah.
Go to attacks. Dylan, 4 in the air at you. Then the 2/2 at Jonas, the 1/1 at you, Cameron. And then I have a Connive free trigger on my Orc army.
Connive is good.
I draw 6. The Consecrated Sphinx, Kataki, and Ledger Shredder. I don't want to exile any of them.
I'm gonna chump block.
Take 4.
Taking 2, going down to 13.
Second main phase. I want to cast the Animate Dead with 1 colorless floating, targeting the Consecrated Sphinx.
Should have waited on my removal, shouldn't I have? It seems.
I now have a Consecrated Sphinx. I have 1 colorless floating. This was unforeseen. I want to cast the Temporal Manipulation. I have no mana floating now. I have an extra turn spell on the stack.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah.
Might as well play out an Aven Mind Sensor.
You lose 1 with Mana Confluence, right?
I do lose 1 with Mana Confluence. I'm down to 22. I'll untap, roll for Mana Crypt, and lose no life and draw a card. Oh wait, I have to discard to hand size in my other end step. Just discard 5 lands and a Lotus Petal. I'll attack Cameron for 10 on the ground, and I'll attack Dylan, 7 in the air. 6 Connive triggers targeting the Consecrated Sphinx.
Hell yeah, do it.
So I draw 12.
All the engines online. I love it.
We gotta be close to the Thoracle console, right?
I think we're gonna die just regular.
We're dead now, anyway.
I think we're just dead on damage.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put 4 counters on the Consecrated Sphinx.
Sure, I'll take 11, go to 1.
Cameron
I'm at
take
9.
10 and going to 9. I think I just want to cast a Tainted Pact. It's cool. I'll put this Time Warp into my hand. I'll cast the Time Warp. I'll cast a bunch of shitty cards. I'll cast this Spawn thingy that copies ETB triggers. And then I'll lose a life and cast the Dismantler.
Sounds good.
So I'll untap. I'll roll for Mana Crypt once again. I lose no life and draw a card. I discarded Mystic Mora, Enlightened Tutor, and Mystic Study last turn.
Sure, we all saw it.
You all saw it. Before combat, I want to cast an Imperial Seal. I lose 2 life. I'll put this card on top of my deck. I got combat. Cameron, you're at 9, so I swing at you for 10.
I'm at 1.
You're at 1. I'll swing at you with the Aven Mind Sensor for 2. Then I'll swing at Jonas with these 3. Connive at this guy. Draw 14.
Are you conniving onto one of your flying creatures?
No, I'm conniving onto the one that on the ground towards Jonas.
Not one of the flying creatures? Okay.
I have to discard 7 cards. It gets 3 counters. Discard 4 lands.
I'm
Down
dead.
to 2.
I'm dead.
I will die next turn.
Second main phase, I would like to cast Reanimate targeting Orcish Bowmasters. So I'll ping you down to 1, Jonas. I'll discard Oskir, Tymna, Phantasmal Image, Chain of Vapor, Esper Sentinel, and Dolly. Then I'll pass the turn, and I want to stop you in your upkeep. In response to the Mana Crypt trigger, I would like to cast the Silence. So you can't play any spells.
Yeah.
Roll for Mana Crypt.
He's alive!
Bye.
That's good game, Simon. There's nothing much I can do.
Nice.
Nicely
Very
done.
good. Nice job.
Good
Yeah,
handshake.
good win.
Yeah, Raffine really showing off there. Great win, Simon. That was a nuts. A lot of cards that I normally would not think are that great, but together like that really worked super well together.
That just really goes to show that cEDH can be super grindy, and if you can draw so many more cards than the rest of the table, what are they gonna do? Win the game? They can't.
Thank you so much for watching. We have another game with Dragon Shield coming this Tuesday over on our $10 tier on Patreon. And if you'd like to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon like our $100 patrons.
Old and Grumpy, Odd Sirion, Gecko21, Caleb Ritchie, Zach Hartley, Kajo Alex, Sean in the Ice, Mark Cirillo, SoCal Acura, Stormageddon, Luke Cook, Demon of Rosgreaves, Peter Stewart, Uncle Butts, Nick Foles Goat 09, Kawaja A. Hamid, Lauren Connell, and Baby G-Bus.
If you want to pick up any of our merch, you can do that at playtowinmtg.com.
Thank you again, Dragon Shield, for sponsoring the show. Check out our affiliate link down below for all of your Dragon Shield needs, and Play to Win 5 code gets you 5% off.
Follow us on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram for more content.
Thank you so much for watching.
See you next time. Can we talk about our $50 patrons?
Nick Saxby,
Jacob Bauer,
Luke Bressel,
Big Mike,
Nicholas Balder,
Reactive,
Tyler Watson,
Brian Barrington,
Zachary Coulson,
Tyler H,
X Tyler the Tree X,
Malcraft,
Driving Crooner,
Chabaha,
Mace the Ace,
Dalton Poteet,
Hobo Ghost,
Justin,
Man Solo,
Pedro,
Jacob Depp,
Michael Blue,
Jan Wildfang,
Thomas Bueno,
and David Nelson.
thanks y'all.
I think so.
I tried to pick like dragon music for the first couple
Oh,
of ones,
that's
but I
a-
thought it was like dragon. I don't know why. I was like, it should be really mythical and dragonish. Can you do this? Give me a little lip.
You know what?
And Cam's playing Nick Foles, Goat 09, Jensen, Lurrus, List, Dreams, and Nightmares. One more time from the top.